taking on Team Abu Dhabi, live from Abu Dhabi. Well, earlier on, Danny Morrison was down doing the toss. Let's see who won it and probably will bowl.
All in readiness now for Rail. Very important, isn't it? The business end of it. Famous boom boom. Look out for Tanvir Ahmed and Mohammed Zahid as well.
And the Kalundars will want to make sure that they post a decent score. Shajil Khan has been good. Anything short of a length has certainly gone the distance. He tends to hit a lot leg side. Tom Batten, he really is the key for the Kalundars. Look at that strike rate.
Yeah, he's been superb. 300 runs in his 13 T10 match career. Best of 80. Alongside Tom Kohler-Cadmore, it's been flying the flag for English batsmen. English bowlers, Tom Helm was first to take the wheel.
Yes, good one.
Thanks. I love telling that though.
Keep you entertained, everyone out there, Graham Swan. You should see what he's like off air.
Honestly, I've been giggling about that joke since game one. But he is a prospect. Tom Helm gets it through. Banton, you're looking to pato him around the park.
Well, the two fielders out are on the leg side. Everyone else is up inside the inner circle. Oh, and a big shout. Is that going down leg? No. Huge wicket. First ball. And the Kalundars have lost Tom Batten.
Perfect delivery first up. Full and straight. Every batsman vulnerable. Always looking for a ball short of the length. Get their eye in a little bit. If you could bowl one full with a little bit of movement, you see just swinging away. Oh, looked like it may have just drifted down the leg side. That was what the umpire was thinking. Did it hold its line enough? Decided it did. So Banton has to go. Worst possible start for Kalundars. A wicket, the first ball of the innings. 0 for 1.
खेल जगत की जानकारी आपको रोज चाहिए, लेकिन आपको सैकड़ों वेबसाइट्स पर नजर रखनी पड़ रही है। फिर स्काई 247 आपके लिए लेकर आ रहा है खेल जगत की सारी खबरें।
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
T10 1.
Right up over. That's one leg.
Well, it's the skipper, Sahal Akhtar. Excellent tournament by him so far.
line. This is timing personified, my word.
I wonder how heavy his bat is, because all he did was literally come down and make a connection. Didn't look like he used any force, any muscle. God, good piece of willow there. Straight on. And they're going to pick up just the one, no, two. Excellent running. Luckily.
Let's have a look at the wicket again, Lisa, because I think Banton can consider himself slightly unlucky there. He is right back on his stumps. You can understand why it was given. Wasn't just doing too much to nip down the leg side.
Brain Struss, yeah, they're happy. Oh, look, watch that. Kumar Sangakkara, obviously he's spoken to Dougie Brown about something.
Yeah, I think he was pointing up saying, look how good my moustache is on that big screen.
He's worked hard on it, hasn't he? He worked off his hip. So much acreage on that leg side. That's the bigger side of the boundary here. The pitch is 4 on the square, so you can expect the shorter side will be capitalised by the batters. The bowlers will try and make sure they bowl to the biggest side. You know, these are the little mind games that happen when there's slightly different dimensions.
Yeah, the boundaries do move out a little bit. We were able to see the faint shadow of where yesterday's boundary was. But you're right, Lisa, there's always one boundary a bit shorter than the other, unless the wicket's smack in the middle. So as a bowler, there's the bowling coach for Team Abu Dhabi, Paul Franks. All right, you.
Let's get the one. So, a good start. Northern Warriors, I was wondering whether they'd go home. Whether they'd go to the beach, freshen up, have a team meeting. No, they'd rather just stay in the stands, get some food, and watch on the team they're about to play. Whoever wins this contest will play them straight after.
What would you have done, Lisa? I think I'd have preferred a trip back to the hotel, get my feet up, spa, massage.
Well, that's the men's cricket, women's cricket,
A bit more hardcore.
Yeah, a little bit hardcore. Squared up. Well, that was a good delivery, but no third means that a boundary will come off the first over. It was a good one for Team Abu Dhabi. It's 12 for 1.
खेल जगत की जानकारी आपको रोज चाहिए, लेकिन आपको सैकड़ों वेबसाइट्स पर नजर रखनी पड़ रही है। फिर स्काई 247 आपके लिए लेकर आ रहा है खेल जगत की सारी खबरें।
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
Lights are on here in Abu Dhabi. And you can see obviously all the different grounds that are happening.
My favourite time of the day.
Which is?
Dusk, Jewel in Dusk. Here in Abu Dhabi. It's my favourite game of the day, the second one.
Not sure where else you can throw it.
Some of my favourite shots today. Was squared up, very well angled. Sahale's a fine player. It's beautifully done.
Stay. Coming, Jack.
You talk about his innings, and he's been good. He's been consistent all the way through. Poor delivery. Mustafa always seems to be on in the difficult overs. Fast, flat, off spin. And when you put some pace on, you can easily transfer the weight into the ball for another boundary.
Yeah, that bat Sahale's wielding is an absolute beauty. You miss your slot, he's going to put you away. That was one of those dives by mid-off, someone who just doesn't want to chase it. I perfected that in my career. He forgot that there's no crowd to throw the ball back.
Oh, Johnny. Very good.
That's what I I used to do at the back end of my career as well. Yeah, 8 matches in this series, 229. Strike rate, 200. Impressive. He's able to get off the mark there. So just the breakdown, 33 not out, 27 not out, 71 not out. Finally got out and got an average 20, and then 49 not out, and then 14. So very impressive. Too bad an over here by Mustafa. He tries to go for that Yorker length, doesn't he? Doesn't look to turn it at all, does he, Swanee?
Very good, Ronnie.
No, he's not your flighting guile spinner. Darts going in at the toes, but he's effective. That's what you need.
Shajil just trying to open that area up on the offside. A dot to finish. 7 runs off it, 19 for 1.
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals? Sky 247 is your one-stop shop for the daily dose of sports and entertainment.
T10
Oh, first ball of Team Abu Dhabi, they were able to get Banton out, LBW. He may feel a little bit aggrieved, as that might have been going down the leg side. Since then, partnership, 19 off 12 deliveries. Naveen Al-Haq, 4 wickets, economy rate of 11, not too bad. Best 2 for 20. You'd love that right now. We're out of the power play as well. 5 fielders can now go outside the inner circle. Graham, would you, at any point in a T10 game, would you bring a fielder up when a new batter comes in just for a ball?
Yeah, I would actually, if I was bowling, especially if there's a slight bit of turn in the pitch. I would always think that a wicket is going to slow a team down more than a dot ball, if that makes sense. I'd always bring a long off up, say. One of my main deep men, the deep mid-wicket, they can stay out there all the time. In fact, I'd like one field on the bank as well, 15 yards behind the boundary if possible. But yeah, without a doubt, the tricky shot over the top, I'd try and encourage first up.
Shajil hasn't quite got going, has he? Just the 3 or 5 deliveries. It looks like they've learnt as well. They've taken a lot of pace off him. He seems to feed off it. Like I said, he scores a lot of runs on the leg side. This is what he was able to do last time against them. Just take a look at how many boundaries on the leg side. Short at the hip. All pace on.
They'll have tried to learn from how they bowled at him last time. He's still there tonight, ready to do some damage.
I reckon, have you figured out a pattern of how the pitch plays, you know, the day game? Was this the Jewel of the
Jewel in the Dusk?
Yeah. And what's the night one again?
The Fight at Night.
The Fight at Night.
Yeah, Fun in the Sun, Jewel in the Dusk, and Fight at Night.
Has there been a pattern, or are you just happy with the names? Can you tell us a pattern?
Well, basically, as we've seen, the longer the day goes on, it seems easier to chase once the scores on. People have been able to just smack more and more boundaries as the day progresses.
It's short and slammed straight down mid-on's throat. Najibullah, excellent catch. Hardly any height, diving forward. Batter's still there.
But a true batsman never believes he's out. There's no difference with Sahel now. He's hanging around. He's waiting to see what the replays say. Let's have a look. It's good so far. Oh, it's a beautiful catch. Very well taken. So Sahel's going to have to go for that. The coaches love it. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Well done. Well done indeed.
Well, they're actually gone upstairs, and the soft signal is not out. Just wait. Just wait.
You can take your soft signal, and you know what you can do with that. This is out. Go back to that first replay. Stop wasting everyone's time.
They'll be happy. So, change of decision with the soft signal. Suhail Akhtar, the captain of Qalandars, the linchpin for them. He departs for 17, and all of a sudden the Qalandars 21 for 2. Sajil finally, he got one in his area, but they've got a fielder there. So this is a sharp catch, Graham Swan.
Yeah, very good catch. Very hard in the deep. Something to hit low and flat at you, to come forward, dive forward to take it. And he's plucked that out of the air. I can't quite understand why the umpires couldn't give that out on the field, but they decided it didn't look out from 80 yards away. Thankfully, we've got the cameras. The third end made no mistake.
Good over, really good over. A wicket, 3 runs, a dot as well. Ben Dunker's the new player. He's at the non-striker's end. Oh no, he's on strike, sorry, now, and bowled. The slower ball, Yorker. And all of a sudden, Team Abu Dhabi have got the Qalandars in a terrible position.
Well, just like Banton earlier on, first ball right on the money, this one, the slower ball Yorker. You do not expect this as a batsman. Look at that. Just played early, played over the top. Didn't even bother looking back. Ben Duncan knew he'd been done, all ends up. A little send-off from the bowler, needless. Just got to go for naught. Qalandars 22 for 3.
खेल जगत की जानकारी आपको रोज चाहिए, लेकिन आपको सैकड़ों वेबसाइट्स पर नजर रखनी पड़ रही है। फिर स्काई 247 आपके लिए लेकर आ रहा है खेल जगत की सारी खबरें।
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your limits.
Patel finds himself coming in the 4th over. Last time he went out there, 18 not out of 5 deliveries. It was a corker of an innings. Jamie Overton. Slow full toss. And well fielded in the deep. They will come back for 2.
Great bit of fielding in the deep. The Universe boss approves. Go with that dismissal again. It's just like a knuckleball, I think. Slow ball, knuckleball, Yorker. When your coaches are happy, you're happy.
Yeah, absolutely deceived.
There's one Craig, played for England.
Well, a huge swing to the onside and a welcome boundary as well. Shajil is still out there and trying to find it regularly.
Yeah, Shajil will be happy. He's been trying to get one away. This one in the slot was a miss hit, you saw that. He's a powerful man. It's the big boundary. Just creeps over the boards.
You're right, he didn't get it out of the middle of the bat and it still went just close.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. From the commentary box, I said out in full speed, but I was I'm in a very poor position, to be honest. I see the replay. Umpire Lisa said not out, so that's good enough for me. Yeah, very wide on the crease, pitch miles outside. You've got a future in this game, Lisa. Well done.
How's that English patch of yours going?
I've just been accused of nepotism by an Australian. Oh my God. Well, it's not nepotism, is it? Favouring my countrymen. I just like good cricket, Lisa.
Keep telling yourself that. But an excellent over here. Jamie Overton, yeah, got hit for 6, but it's come back really well. Change of pace into the pitch. Oh, he's probably disappointed that it didn't collect the stumps. This leg stump by some margin. Where Shajil is just thinking, right, I know where...
Look how happy the bowling coach is. Paul Frank's delighted with that one. That'll be his little master plan. Bowling a full bunga chief. There we go. Good pace. You don't expect that as a batsman, do you? Want to come down without pitching. Your eyes are automatically looking to ball to pitch on a length. Shot tactics worked. Shajil's gone for 12. Calander's 30 for 4 now.
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
खेल जगत की जानकारी आपको रोज चाहिए, लेकिन आपको सैकड़ों वेबसाइट्स पर नजर रखनी पड़ रही है। फिर Sky 247 आपके लिए लेकर आ रहा है खेल जगत की
He's got a job to do. They'll want that best of 59. Will absolutely need it because the Kalandars are in a little bit of pain at the moment. You have to remember that they hadn't lost a game until their last match against Delhi Bulls. They batted first, they only scored 107, and the Delhi Bulls were able to chase it in the 8th over. Again, they're batting first. Again,
not the ideal start. He's lost 4 wickets. Obed McCoy, very impressive. I like watching this lad bowl. Good pace. He's just a youngster. He's an absolute giant of a bloke. Towers over everyone out there. Samit Patel's on strike.
And nicely timed. Has beaten the cover fielder and has gone for a boundary. And Obed McCoy cannot believe it.
Well, this is timing personified. The old timer, no real foot movement, pure timing, gorgeous stroke.
You would think the cover fielder would put in a bit more of an effort. No.
You know what happened there, don't you? Cover thought there was a deep man behind him, didn't he?
Yeah. That's why I put the arm up.
Put the arm out and then looked up and just said, oh no. Just keep your eyes down. Apologise to the bowler, don't look at him, no eye contact.
That deep cover point is just coming a little bit straighter. And they're actually going to put another point fielder as well. So 3 on the leg side, 2 on the off side. So timed again, this time just for 1.
Yeah, it was definitely a case of that. Sterling at extra cover, just ran, put the arm out, no one behind him. What have we got here then? Bit of bandaging. It's the skipper. Get his hands sorted out.
He looks a little bit uncomfortable. So 35 for 4. Graham Swan, what would you do from a perspective if you were out there batting? Are you still going hard, or are you just trying to build a partnership for 1 or 2 overs?
I'm going hard. I say to Samit Patel, don't think about it too much. Let's try and get 120, 130. We know what we're coming up against later on. Sterling, universe boss. But this is why they're in trouble. The forwards have fallen so far. Big man. The helm, first ball, took that wicket. Good dive in the deep.
Obed McCoy, he comes in, he hustles in, and he's a tall lad, strong, and you think the ball's coming at pace, but his slower deliveries out the back of the hand because of the seam.
A young lad as well. Looks like he's just going to get quicker and quicker. I'm excited by this dude.
He's a dude now, is he?
He's cool, that's what I'm saying. See around the place. You see there, he towers over Joe Clark, who's not a small bloke himself, at least 6 foot. Freely off the mark. He's not exactly moving freely.
He did miss the previous game, comes back in for Eliminator 1. Just grimacing slightly. And there we go, there's the 20,000 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a better way to do that. Give it to your toddler. Get him to run around.
Wide delivery. Is that what you do, Graham Swan?
And my kids have got these pedometers. And I caught one of them sat in the car, just moving his arms really fast. What do you do? He says, I've got to beat my sisters. I thought it was genius. I told him to wrap it around the dog's leg, go for a walk with the dog.
I wonder if it changes 4 legs. Does it count all the steps? Excellent over. Really clever bowling. Just the 7 runs from it. It's 37 for 4.
At the moment for the Calanders, 37 for 4, 5 overs gone, so they're halfway through. Can they squeak their way to 90, 95, 100? They've got the power at the crease to do it. Shahid Afridi, Samit Patel. Boy, do they need something. Helm, Mustafa, Naveen al-Haq, Overton, and Obed McCoy. All been very good. Tough day for those lads, just sitting watching for 2.5 hours. The slower ball, he'll pick up 4. He'll pick up a streaky boundary. Good evening. Yes, it is evening. Niall O'Brien.
Evening, Dooley. Evening, everybody. Streaky. Went boom, boom, but he won't mind. They need something here. They need some kind of impetus into this innings. Slower ball by Jamie Overton, who's been excellent all tournament. It's been a real success for Team Abu Dhabi. Need something here, Calanders. They just need to one good over just to kick-start this innings. It's going nowhere at the moment.
Oh, that'll help as well. Plenty of that. Shahid Afridi, please. Yeah, he knows it, doesn't he? He knows it straight away.
What a wonderful expression by the great man. First of all, absolutely brilliant stroke. Banged in by Overton. Not a bad ball by any stretch. Maybe a little bit on the low side. Brilliant hit. Loves that leg side. Just swivel. Overton's reaction is good. Boom Boom's is better.
Well, it's the last chance saloon too, isn't it, for these two? He knows he's got that one really well. Nicely bowled. No second prizes. No chance to come back. This is it. Lose, jump on the big bird, having finished either 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, but who's got the momentum? Abu Dhabi, you would think, found form at the right time. Calanders were the form team at the start, but just falling away ever so slightly. Short tournament like this, you get on a bit of a roll. Dougie Brown and his men, they weren't smiling after the first couple of games. You couldn't buy a smile out of Dougie. Looks pretty happier now, yeah. That's about as good as it gets for Dougie for a smile.
Needs to use some more sunscreen, mate, big fella. stress. Maybe it's just the stress, not sunburn. Let's come up inside the circle now at short third man. Another slow ball. Oh, no, sir. He's gone across. He's gone across.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Overton's very unlucky there. Let's have a look at Afridi shuffling. Yeah, he shuffled outside off stump. I think Overton's very unlucky there. Afridi's probably gone to forward stump. Gotta give him a bit.
Dougie. How is that a wide?
Spot on. You've got to give the bowler something there. Paul Baldwin, the umpire.
There's this one gone out just behind point. It'd be a tough catch. Oh, can't get there. Nudgy Buller again.
Well, I think he did all the hard work here, Nudgy Buller. I reckon he made the ground. Robertson bowls a slow ball, sliced by Boom Boom. Yeah, he got the skates on early here. I think he got there. He's done all the hard work. Last minute, just can't quite hold on. Could be a big wicket. Could be a Dream 11 game changer moment of the match. That Boom Boom could be dangerous. 10 minutes of Boom Boom could be very dangerous for Calanders.
Spot on there, Niall. Oh, dear me. That was the one out of the back of the hand. He's got an under edge on it. It's still gone over top of the stumps.
Swing harder, Samit. Swing a bit harder here. Samit Patel, back of the hand. Good. We've seen a lot of this from Team Abu Dhabi. Under edge. Misses the sticks. Jamie. He's been impressive, Dooley. Jamie Overton, hasn't he?
Another wicket tonight, leading wicket taker in the tournament. What's he got now, 11? In the tournament. So, yeah, I've been really impressed with him, actually. You know you're going to fetch on the odd occasion, but you just keep coming hard, and he does. Crunched over extra cover. Samit Patel, give him some room. He will make you pay. 53 for 4, 6 gone.
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals? Sky 247 is your one-stop shop for the daily dose of sports and entertainment.
Well,
yeah, that's Samit Patel to a T, really. Inside out over extra. Makes it look very easy. It's not an easy shot at all. Beautiful sights here in Abu Dhabi. Absolutely marvellous part of the world. Well, the Dream 11 fantasy points tournament leaderboard here. Jamie Overton, we mentioned, has been excellent. Nice to see a bowler actually at the top of that ladder. Game dominated by batsmen. 4 rounds have been good. Lewis, Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Big shout out to Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Pune struggled, but he played brilliantly at the top of the order.
Freddie's got a bit of an issue with sight screen guys. I think we're just the people just sitting right behind the sight screen. I think it's part of the part of the Warriors franchise. Just need to stay still, I think.
Well, it can't be easy for the Warriors. Lose the game, they're going to sit around for the best part of a couple of hours and wait. Maybe get stiff, get a bit chilly.
What's he done to his grill there? Shade free, just taking the top wire off. Did I know?
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals?
It's cut the top wire off. at least cut those other bits off as well, wouldn't you?
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
खेल जगत की जानकारी आपको रोज चाहिए, लेकिन आपको सैकड़ों वेबसाइट्स पर नजर रखनी पड़ रही है। फिर Sky 247 आप खेल जगत की जानकारी आपको रोज चाहिए, लेकिन आपको सैकड़ों वेबसाइट्स पर नजर रखनी पड़ रही है। फिर Sky 247 आपके लिए लेकर
Yeah, nicely done. Freddie, I'm not sure what he said, but he's had a word to himself there along the way, I think, as the ball went past. Have a listen in. Oh, he's just in a bit of a fluster because he couldn't catch up with it. Shahid Afridi. And again, beautifully bowled. That's lovely. Little nod of the head from the great man.
Well, someone with vast experience against an absolute youth. Brilliant by Naveen. The off-cutter this time, he's got the back of the hand, slow ball, totally outfoxing Shahid Afridi. It's been one-way traffic here from Team Abu Dhabi. They've been absolutely marvellous. A real stranglehold on this innings. Good ball, yeah. Naveen should have said, yeah, I know it was. Don't need your approval, sir. I know it was a goodie.
Toss this time. The leg side. Just be one. It's a tale of two teams, isn't it? You got the Kalandars who started brilliantly and have just sort of faded away a little bit. Team Abu Dhabi who looked in all sorts of trouble early on in the tournament. The last couple of games have found a way to win.
Well, I think for Team Abu Dhabi, it was Chris Gale's innings just gave the whole side a bit of belief. You have Chris Gale in your team and he's not firing. All the attention is on Chris Gale and why he's not getting runs. All of a sudden, 80 plus off 22 balls, and the whole team gets a massive lift from that. And then Sterling, the next game, follows it on. Overton, brilliant with the ball. Everyone just gets a real boost. Peaking at the right time. Team Abu Dhabi.
That is a fantastic spell from Naveen ul Haq. 2 overs, 2 for 6. Not a boundary conceded. It's 56 for 4. 3 to go.
खेल जगत की जानकारी आपको रोज चाहिए, लेकिन आपको सैकड़ों वेबसाइट्स पर नजर रखनी पड़ रही है। फिर Sky 247 आपके लिए लेकर आ रहा है खेल जगत की सारी खबरें।
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
Three to go here. Overton, a little bit expensive, but picked up a wicket. Helm 1 over for 12, but 2 overs for 6. Naveen ul Haq. Mustafa got 1 tidy over. Can he finish his spell off well? And Obed McCoy. Impressed with the big tall left armour. Obed McCoy. Good job. Mustafa. Familiar look with the hat on backwards. At least he's got his shirt on tonight. Nicely bowled.
Will get an 81. 13s will get an 86. Got to get somewhere near 90 in field from here. Naveen's off. That's Usman Shinwari on as the sub fielder. Be my first choice as a sub fielder, left arm quick bowler.
Gap, I think. Shea Afridi's struggling, it's only ever going to be one.
And Afridi needs to slog a few leg side here. He's got a short leg side boundary. Mustafa's got to fire in these Yorkers. Can Afridi get it on the full toss?
Too hard to hit, and that's the subfielder you were talking about as well. Perhaps get a batter on there. Goes the other side this time for 4 more. Very, very smart from Shea Afridi.
This is well, just listening to the stump mic. I've never played that shot before, he says. Plays it pretty well. He's moving all right now. He's loosened up.
It's like a running commentary. We should have a microphone on Boom Boom. Save us the job.
I was going to say, don't say that, we'll be out of work.
What now for Mustafa? Boom's cottoned on to what he's trying to do. Full, straight, quick, so he's moved Gale. Very fine. Overton very fine as well. This goes downtown for 1.
Patel, 18. 5 balls his last game. First time he's had a hit. First runs he scored in his T10 career. Generally bowls and bats down the order, but he could do some damage here, Sam Patel. 13 balls left. Can they somehow get to 95? Maybe even 100? Need one big over, one over of 20 plus.
We won again. So a couple of boundaries, but 12 runs from the over and 8 gone at 68 for 4.
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals? Sky 247 is your one-stop shop for the daily dose of sports and entertainment.
2 overs remaining for the Calanders. The floating power play about to be taken, and it's going to be the job of Obed McCoy to bowl it. Floating power play this stage of the game. 2 batsmen set. Probably happy with anything under 14, 15, aren't you? Is that fair?
From the bowling side, I think anything under 15, they'd be absolutely chuffed. Long boundary leg side. 2 right-handers hitting 68 metres. There's a strong breeze. Back of the hand, slow balls has been his go-to.
Good, quick, short one to start with. That is good.
Well, it's good. It's risk and reward, I suppose, because everyone was up on the offside, and all Sam Patel had to do was just help it over the man at point, third man. I reckon he's just double bluffed him there nicely, Obey McCoy.
Yeah, the reason I like it is because I think Sam's setting up for that slower ball, that back of the hand, like you were talking about. Should have done it then. Kick it. Oh, he got down beautifully to Obed McCoy. And then he's missed the poles. He had Shea Afridi cold there.
Well, you can't believe it because he had 3 stumps to aim at. He's so big over. He could have maybe just reached out and taken the bails off. Could have got the left boot on it maybe. It took an age to actually release the ball. Afridi was gone.
A nice moment. Hard luck. It'll hurt the back getting down that far that quickly. Slower ball, brilliantly bowled Obed McCoy. This will be out. Surely it is.
This game involves an element of financial financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals? Sky 247 is your one-stop shop for the daily dose of sports and entertainment.
Difference in pace is like